right, and hello, my fellow peoples. We are back again. I do actually have tea this time. It's not really much of a tea time, though. I mean, it is tea time. That's what it's called. It's called tea time, so it is tea time. But I don't know. I feel like I don't really like. I don't like have anything specific, mainly because I was actually compiling something for another tea time specific one. So this is more like a blanket overview type winging it thing. I mean, I always wing it anyway, but no, this one's like completely just kind of like, hey, here's a few things. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what it is. It's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna cover a few things. Might go into something, maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. Haven't thought that far ahead yet. But yeah, we're just gonna do it, see how it goes, and just roll with it. I mean, I'm just talking anyway. I'm just kind of talking, you know. So yeah, we'll just see how my week has been. I guess the last few days and shit. Hmm. Tastes like tastes like a melted down like lemon cough drop almost. It's very summery. It's a very summery tea, very fruity. I've been wanting a fruity tea. I just haven't bothered to grab one. I think I was wanting more of a berry one, but yeah, whatever gets the job done. It's not berry. It's like lemon and pineapple. It's actually, to be more specific, it's lemon squeeze. And we got pineapple cubes. Ironically enough, considering it's lemon squeeze, the first ingredient is pineapple cubes. It's kind of funny. Sour apple pieces, freeze dried lemon granules. What the fuck a granule is? But let's look up a granule. What is a granule? Pretty sure it's like a piece of something. Yep, a small compact particle of a substance. Nailed it. I used my mind thinking grain, granular, you know. It's obviously lemon, so it's kind of logistics. Natural lemon oil, freeze dried lemon peel, and freeze dried red currants. I don't know what a currant is, but I got freeze dried red currants in here. Not carrots, but currants. So anyway, that's what we're sipping on today. Got some good stuff. Does taste pretty good. Like I said, very summery. It's good iced, but I wanted it heated. Still want something more berry-ish, but you know, it's whatever. Whatever works. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's actually a pretty good morning tea also. Kind of like that morning feel to like you wake up, see the sunlight, and just like, yeah. Anyway, the point is, there is no real point. But like I said, overview of things. So first thing I want to share, because it's about sharing, because sharing is good. It's good for you. So I was at work yesterday. I don't know, you ever like walk in somewhere and you just feel like different, like kind of off, like something's just like not right. Like I don't know. It was a regular day. It just felt off. Like the energy in the building felt off. Maybe I was just hungry. Because I was. My fridge is fucking empty. Which brings another point. You know you have no food when you have no milk or cereal. I'm still hungry. No milk or bread. The two most critical things for anything. Because without milk, there's no cereal. Without bread, there's no sandwiches. So, if you ain't got bread and you ain't got milk, go to the fucking store. That's where I've been at for like the last week. And like entire week. Few days, half a week. Okay, about a week. That's where I've been at. Desperately needing to go to the store, which I work at, ironically enough. So I guess I should just, you know, after work, I should just do that after work. But I used to be trying to get back and study. But we'll figure it out. So yeah, that's me. I was just hungry as fuck. So, play it myself. But yeah, no, I walked in the store and it just felt off. Like, it wasn't an off day. For the most part, it's very regular. It just felt off. I don't know. But it was like one of those days where it's just like, you know what? It was like everybody was there, but like nothing was done. But it was like a bunch of you there. You're like, why are we all here? And why am I here if we're all here? It was like that mixed with like some people just seeming super like off. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, granted, most of us are in school, probably just tired. School, fall season. There's 1,000 different things. I don't know. I don't care. But it felt off. You can't always fix that. Just deal with it. So I did what I do. Sometimes I just feel good. You know, when you feel good, you just want to do something good. You do good things. So I was like, you know what? I smell fresh baked cookies, and they were very fresh baked. When I got them, that canister of cookies container was still warm. Oh yes, they were still warm. So good. And I can smell them because like they were being freshly baked, and I was like, oh my god, because like, you know, you're working in a store, the bakery is like right by you, and you smell it all day long. Like, yo, I be walking over like, yo, what you cooking today? What you got up there right now? Save me a batch of that. I'm gonna get it. Like, yeah. So it was a nice day. I feel like a day for cookies. I was definitely craving cookies. I mean, I was hungry, so yeah, I was craving some cookies. I feel like a very cookie-ish day. So I get these thing of cookies. Okay. So good. So I get this thing of cookies, right? And it was like a half and half chocolate chip cookie. So it was like a chocolate chip cookie, but it was like half brownie almost. But it was like not brownie, but it was so soft and warm, it was practically a brownie. But it was a chocolate cookie and a regular cookie, right? So you have like this swirl of like chocolate and regular. It's like tan and brown. And then you have like chocolate chips in it. So it's like a half double chocolate chip cookie because it's half regular, half chocolate with chocolate chips. Point is, no, I can't tell you what the point is. I'm gonna have to walk you through the point to me getting to the point to tell you the point. So I grab these cookies, right? I'm walking around the store and I see somebody. I'm like, wait a second, I know you. Go to school together. You just undercover. I didn't recognize you. And they asked for something was that. So going, it's like this small little goose hunt just to find out we don't have it. And we haven't had it in a while. So I'm like, well, that's that. Close the door on that one. We just ain't got it. GG. Then I met somebody that they had with them. But I was just like, I was so hungry and I think determined and on a mission to get these cookies that quite frankly, it just went over my head. Like I met them, but I was like more focused on getting these cookies and finding them what they wanted. I really almost quite frankly didn't care. And as I realized that, I felt kind of bad, and I was like, should I go apologize to him tomorrow? Seemed like a very nice person. I just really want these cookies. And I told him that when I walked up. I was like, look, man, I got these cookies. They're going to be damn good. I got these cookies. And that's how I met them. They just, yeah, it was weird. Kind of can't take that back. First impressions are a thing. Yeah, it was weird. I think I have to apologize to them again. I don't think I actually officially apologized this morning. I think this morning I more or less just told them about how I really wanted the cookies and how good they were, and that I would have shared the cookies with them if I would have bought them. But I was getting to the process of buying the cookies, so I couldn't give them any cookies. Yeah, and then we talked about food. So I mean that in essence is me. It's who I am. They know that, but I just feel like I should have had a better impression in actually greeting this person. So it's kind of weird. Story of my life. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, close the door on that one. I think I helped somebody out either before that or after that. I think it was before that. Long story short, I helped like 3 different people with these cookies in my hand. I'm walking around the store with cookies in my hand, trying to buy them, helping people out in the same way. And then I get to checkout, and checkout is just like flooded. Like 1 second, it was like, you know, regular traffic. Next second, it's like backed up, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's so many people here. I'm never gonna check out these fucking cookies. That's it. It's a wrap. I'm not getting the cookies today. But no, I got those cookies. I eventually check out. This lady's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm just like, go ahead, take it. Go ahead, check out. I don't know why she kept looking at me. I think she wanted my cookies. I really do. But anyway, I check out and I'm talking to people, and the first thing I do after I check out is I'm opening these cookies. I'm going to town, and I'm sitting there offering everybody I see cookies. Like, yo, trust me, you're gonna want these cookies. Take one. You there? You want a cookie? Take one. Half the people said no. Half the people were like, you know what? I'll take one. Some people were convinced because I was like, yo, the cookie is so good, so good, and they were just like, all right, all right, all right. You got me. You're making the cookie look real good. I'll take one. I'm like, yes, take the cookie. You want the cookie. The cookie wants you to want it. Yes. Yeah. And I was like kind of stalling, waiting for those people to like finish checking out. And it took them a while, so I didn't get to see them on the way out the door to give them a cookie. That's the least I could have done. I told them that this morning though. Like I would have given them a cookie, but I just didn't buy them yet. But anyway, like I said, at this point, I'm walking on the store praising these cookies, letting everybody know how good they are because they're fucking amazing. These are like, I equated them to like these are heavenly cookies. Like these are sent from the God. These are heavenly cookies. I was praising and really boosting these cookies. Cookie sales went up that day. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm like giving like half the store cookies and eating the other half. I think I downed half the cookies myself in like the first like 3 minutes. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, somebody was like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, I got some cookies. I'm going on break. I'm just walking around eating cookies. He's like, I like that. You just walk around eating cookies. Like, yep. That's what I'm doing. And I left the rest for my team at the kiosk. I'm like, you want some cookies? Go grab them. They're good. So yeah, I think sharing is definitely great. I think people appreciate the things that they don't expect. You don't have to expect it. You shouldn't expect anything back. They're cookies. But I don't know. Every once in a while, I do something like that. It's kind of buy something and share it and say, hey, take some. I mean, yes, I could eat a whole thing of cookies, but I'm not going to do that. That's a lie. I am going to do that, but naturally, I'm not going to do that. I like to share. Team player. But anyway, that's story one. Yep, that's story one. Just simply sharing. Um, Actually, the pre-story to that story is I really wanted a quesadilla. I've been wanting a quesadilla for like a long time, like about a week. I don't know why, but just I had this super big, super heavy quesadilla, and it was great. It was better than I expected. I was impressed. I could have just been hungry, but no, it was really good. So after class, I'm like, yo, I'm getting hungry, y'all. I actually told them that during class. My stomach was growling. I'm sure they heard it, because I heard it. I felt it. Probably shook some tables. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to get some quesadillas after class, you know? So we all start mopping down. We go down there, wait in line, start chatting it up with some people, because you have to wait for them to open and set up. It's a pretty long wait time-ish. Kind of quick, actually. But, yeah, we're sitting there, we're getting these quesadillas. People start coming towards us. We're just, chatting and eating and stuff. And yeah, just enjoying quesadillas. Actually, one person had pizza and pasta, which is extremely hard to get. The pizza, that is. You have to you have to practically pre-order your pizza. I mean, it takes them a minute to make those. I hear they're damn good though, but yeah, then we combine groups with another group. That's really all there is of that story. Which actually does combine another story of today. I didn't get quesadillas today. I did get a panini and some pasta. And the pasta's a bonus. That's another story. I'll probably tell you in another video, like how I said I was prepping a story for another video. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in there instead of just giving you a bit of a piece of it and then just not finishing it or finishing it in some weird manner. But no, that's gonna be a whole other thing. We'll go over that later. That's different. But anyway, the main point. So me and this dude, we're getting food. Got a panini and some pasta, and then I also got some pound cake and an Italian soda. Italian sodas are amazing. I haven't had them in so long. I forgot how good they were. They're amazing, and you can mix 3 flavors. Brr. I did a pineapple, cherry lime, raspberry. but they ran out of the pineapple, which hurt my soul. But it worked out because they had coconut, so I put the coconut in there, and yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Pound cake, always amazing. Marble pound cake, oh my god, super good. But yeah, no, we're sitting there. One of the homies leaves. One homie pops up. Then eventually he leaves later on. And it's just like, why am I sitting here? Like, we weren't really talking. He was just on his phone. I'm just like, why are you on your phone? People are really glued to their phones these days, which is no surprise. I'm not saying it's a problem. Sometimes it is awkward to just be with people. Sure. It definitely can be. But it's just like, we're sitting here, we're eating, then we're not eating, we're just sitting here, and I'm talking, you're not even listening, you're just on your phone. It's just fucking weird. Yeah, it's just weird. Um, yeah, just get off your phone, you know? Like, talk, look around. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the easiest to talk to. I kind of am. Like, I get told that I'm actually easy to talk to, but oftentimes I don't have shit to talk about. Quite frankly, I really don't. I'm pretty fucking boring. I ain't got shit going on. I really don't. But still, it's like, get off your phone. It's fucking weird. Especially like I'm talking to you and you're just sitting there glued on your phone. That is a subject for another day. I can go in depth about that. I don't need to. There's not really much to say. Just get off your phone. People spend a lot of time on their phones, which is understandable. I'm not saying it's a problem. It's just like sometimes you just have to disconnect for just a little bit, at least. At least, you know. It's like I'm not asking for much. I don't know. Two songs. First song is actually going to be Mafia. I just now realized. Interesting. I see what they did there. I think I noticed this before, but the first song it's going to mention is called Mafia by Swedish House Mafia, which also reminds me of another song that's super good in that same album, Frankenstein by Swedish House Mafia featuring A$AP Rocky. Wonderful song. But Mafia by Swedish House Mafia is the song I'm electing for song one because, again, I think recently I've been talking about like morning walks in the morning, and actually, I got a point about that. But morning walks in the morning, you know, is just kind of disconnecting yet connecting with what's around you and shit. And Mafia was on, it's beautiful. It's just, I think one day, if I didn't have fucking anxiety and like being weird, I think I would just like record me walking, not like me, but like what I see when I'm walking, just looks like a visual instead of just staring at me and listening to me talk. You just get to see what I fucking see. I don't know, it's just weird, but yeah, I thought about that though, just like recording a walk. Like on some of my hikes, I've done that, and then you just like, you know, watch what I see, observe it, enjoy it. Like there's this dude blowing leaves, and I don't know why he's blowing the leaves. Like I can see why. It's the ground heaving. It's your job, raking leaves. It's always a thing. But I just feel like at the same time, we can just leave the leaves there. They're gonna degrade over time anyway. It's nature. It's what it does. But it was nice watching him blow the leaves because I don't know. It's just life. Life is just going on. You know. He's doing his job. Leaves are flying. As I'm walking, leaves are falling from the trees too. It's always a beautiful feeling. I like watch this leaf like helicopter spiral down. Super cool. I don't know why. It's stupid little things like that get me. It's just super fucking cool. Like there's still leaves, you know. Fall leaves are still here for a while. Yes. But no, it's also crazy too. The customer was like, "Yo, did you see the snow up in the mountains?" And I was like, I didn't. I did not see the snow in the mountains. Probably because one, the way I was driving to work is the opposite side of which it came, so I didn't see it. Two, I also probably wasn't paying much attention. And then three, I don't know what three is, but there was a three. I just forgot it. But you know, so he pointed out like, yeah, there's snow up in the hills, you know. And I'm like, damn, already? I guess that kind of makes sense. It's the mountains. What else you expect, right? I noticed it today as I was walking. Happened to look back, And I was like, oh shit, there it is. There's the snow right up there in the hills. Like it's right there. It's coming down. We're next. It's going to get to us sooner or later. It's nice. I don't know. It's just one of those things you notice. Like, yep, it's getting colder out. It's that season. We're in the mountains. Snow's gonna hit, and then you see it, and then soon you'll be in it. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But yeah, no, that's just conversation with strangers, which is another video I can do too. Conversations with strangers, mainly old people. Old people are cool. But there's one more thing I was gonna point out. I just forgot what it was, so I guess it doesn't really exist, and I don't really care. I've already been here for 20 minutes. The other song that I'll mention is "Okay" by Maiden. Maiden, where the fuck? I don't know how to pronounce this goddamn name. It pisses me off. Maiden, Madion. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Just look it up. Great song. Yeah. Just early morning sunshine. I would say there's something I'm missing. There probably is, but again, like usual, I winged it. It's not really planned. This one isn't planned. It's just a regular recap. It may have had something to do with homework, studying, school, and things of the sorts. Don't forget about that. I got tea to drink, studying to do, work to get to, things to finish writing. Whole lot of. Yeah. So until next time, peoples, just